Hello mi gente, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about like an essentials type of thing, just because like I know when I was first getting into the program I did not know like what I should bring, and I was just like, the anxiety built up was just insane, just because like I didn't know what to bring for clinical. Like I was just lost and I was just like asking all my friends, and I didn't want to act like I knew what I was talking about when I did it. So now that I do, I'm gonna come make a video for you guys so you're not in the same position I was a whole year ago. It's been a whole year. So I'm gonna show you what's in my clinical bag. Whatever forms that you're required to have, put them in your folder and stick them in your bag. Okay, stick them in there because they will last for them. And if you don't have them, that's a bad look on you. So I'm going to admit that this is also my work bag. So I have extra stuff in here that you don't need, but like a whole phone. This is my brick phone, and for work. And then I have a little tracking device. It's crazy. So first things first, you want to get a bag. My thing is a cute little bag. It has two things for waters. I have a mini water in here just because like you just never know. Backup, you need backup. So that's that for a bag. So I like to carry my laptop around with me sometimes as well, but when you're at clinical, you're probably gonna have to leave your belongings on a window seal or the floor or just anywhere pretty much. You're not going to get a personalized locker for you since you're going in with a whole bunch of students. So it's not just you, it's not just your group. So you have to keep in account that like whatever you put in there, it's your responsibility, and it's your responsibility. So now this is a water bottle. You need to have a water bottle. So I found this on Amazon and it was recommended by one of my YouTubers that I love. And she wasn't lying when she said that this was the best thing ever. I pretty much use this on the daily even if I'm not at clinical, but I do take this to clinical. Keeps me on track to make sure I'm hydrated. So it has this little times on there. So cool. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description box because I'm gonna make sure you guys know what to bring for clinical. So enough about water, let's move on to other essentials. So before I get even more in depth, I just want you to know that I'm the type of person that likes to take their whole entire house with them, their closet, everything. Like I'm just one of those people. But I had to limit what I could bring. So that was no fun. Even if I'm like going to sleepovers, I want to bring my whole entire closet just because you never know. So yeah, this was really hard for me to like bring down the items I could put in my bag. Just all that was really a struggle. So yeah, let's get into what's in the actual bag. So I forgot to mention that the bag itself is from TJ Maxx. I think I paid like 30 bucks for it. You don't have to get anything expensive. As long as it can hold your stuff, it's durable and waterproof, because on a rainy day you don't want to get all your stuff in there wet. So this has been my go-to for some time. It's holding well. It's from TJ Maxx and it's amazing. So it can hold my laptop if I decide to be reckless and just bring it along, but most of the time I do not. And then there's little pockets so when you're on the go and your instructor is telling you about a medication or a protocol or something about, my main thing is blood, and like I love writing about blood just because I'm really nervous to get to the point where I can administer blood. It's just like intense. So I write all the intense stuff in my. This is my little notepad. I got it from Staples. Got this one from Staples, and I got these little ones at Staples as well. And they're just extras, and it's good space to write little notes, homework, reminding you just what your clinical instructor wanted you to do by the end of the day, or something, just something to keep you on track. But this is my preference just because like it has a little, it's fashionable, it has this little bookmark thingy jiggy. So as you can see, I have some notes on here, like, oh my, I have a lot of notes. Like vitals if you don't print it out, and whatever, and if you memorize them, it's on you. But I like to write everything down just because you don't want to be that person to put in the wrong vitals. So you'll have like times where you group up and you'll discuss like a debrief. That's what it's called. A debrief. Out of breath. Oh my god. Let me catch my breath. So you're gonna debrief with your group, and you're gonna have to want to take some notes because you all won't have the same patients, and you'll learn off of your peers, and you want to make sure that sticks and you can look back on it and be like, oh, my partner actually went through that and I wrote it down, so I'm gonna see what she did and did it work for her, yes or no, and then go from there. So for me, oh, this is pretty recent. So we were talking about pain, and first right now I'm on the mother baby unit, and we were talking about pain, and sometimes moms just have they have the option to get pain medication and or not. So there was like a cocktail. Take out your notes. It's a Motrin, Tylenol, and gabapentin. Those three combined controls pain. So that was something new that I didn't know. So yeah, this is important. This is important. And what do you use to write? Pens. Make sure you have a lot of pens in your pockets, because you know your uniform has big pockets. Your scrub top and bottoms have pockets, so use them. Make sure you're stuffed up and you're ready to go. I have a random flush in here because I put everything in my pockets. So yeah, make sure you have this, pens, even an expo maybe, up to you, but you write for the expo, there's a lot of writing on the board, and you want to make sure if you have to write something on the board, you're not looking like a headless chicken looking for an expo. So have your expo. A highlighter. Highlighters are very important just because when you get your report sheet and someone needs a finger stick, you want to make sure you highlight the key like patients and or, you know, just things you have to do, and you want to stay on top of it. And I have little post-its. I actually am a very forgetful person, so if I don't write it, it's just not gonna happen. If it's not on my calendar, it's not gonna happen. So post-it notes keep me on track pretty much. Along with keeping on track, my planner is always with me, because you never know what can come up, and you have like assignments to do, and you're going crazy, and you're just like, what do I do? How do I schedule my life? And this is how I schedule my life. I also use a calendar on my phone, but yes, I got this. I will link it where I got it. I think it was Amazon, but I'm not certain, so I will let you guys know once I find out, and I'll put everything in the description box below. So yeah, this is actually very nice. It goes by months, and I like to have my whole month on one page. I kind of legit like a whole month, and so I know when I have to study and when my clinicals will be and what assignments that clinical requires me to do, because clinical during COVID also involves you doing stuff online. So sometimes it's not in person that you have to do. There are assignments that you have to do on your own time, and you want to make sure that it's in your calendar and it's ready to go. Unless you memorize everything, that's on you. But my calendar, my planner, do I keep saying my calendar? My planner is it's amazing. Keeps me on track. And I love hand sanitizer. So germs, you need to make sure those are gone. You don't want to have germs and bring them home and all that shenanigans. Where is it? I'm looking for lotion. Hold on. Don't be like me, disorganized bag, because you will lose everything. I think I actually put it in my school bag. It's crazy the amount of tape I have. But yes, if you end up with a whole bunch of things in your pocket, like tape and or alcohol, literally, because sometimes you're gonna take out an IV and you want to make sure that you're good to go, and the gauze will also be there, but I usually just have a lot of alcohol swabs. But tape, all this tape, it's crazy. But yeah, so I couldn't find my lotion. And ladies, if you are a lady watching me and we go through a lot every month, so you know what I'm talking about, we're going to be talking about tampons. Make sure you are stocked up, and I sure am, because you don't want to be without one. And sometimes your peers might not have any, and or I use tampons. I don't like pads, so I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing a pad, and that's just me. That's just me. So bring what you use and you're good to go. Make sure that's stocked up. When you run low, make sure you stock it up. It's also my school bag. I stock up. It's tough being a woman these days. I am actually really upset. I thought I had my lotion in here. Good thing I have clinical tomorrow, and I remembered, because you are walking out of the rooms. Hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer all the time at clinical and work. But you are constantly using hand sanitizer. You need to make sure you moisturize, so have your lotion, which is why I think I took it out to use it. Let's move on from the lotion. You can see that I am actually very upset about this lotion, because lotion is everything. This is my little clipboard, and I want to make sure you are ready to go with your pen and whatever sheets you have, and if you have to fill something out, you have something to write on as well. And even better, you have little things on there that helps you remember stuff, so you don't have to remember. I mean, you should remember most of these things, but if you forget, you want to be like, oh, what is 99 Fahrenheit converted to Celsius? Oh, it's 37.2, because in Epic you will have to use Celsius and not Fahrenheit, but Epic sometimes converts it for you and you're good to go. But there's other hospitals that, I don't know, there's sometimes you just have to do it yourself. Has your little pupil sizes. This is actually a good one. So your pupil sizes. It's really cool. It's really cool. Really cool. So yes, you want to have your little clipboard handy, so you're not just using the wall or like just crouching down on the floor. I don't know what the case may be, but you don't want to do any of that. You have your clipboard ready to go. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite pens. I love using is it focusing? Sharpies. Sharpie pens are amazing. They're gel, so they write super smoothly, and they're just my preference. Everyone has their preference, but so far Sharpie gel pens are my favorite. They come in like red, blue, black. I think that's it. Yes. So you have a variety. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it. Worth it. So I remember my first semester of nursing school, we were all going insane and just doing the most. It was like our first practical, and I don't remember if it was our first or second, but we had to do like a full head to toe, take the vitals and all that good stuff. But what actually gets you, or got me, was the blood pressure, and I was just like super nervous, because hearing it and like just actually just being with the patient is just entering the room with the patient is anxiety itself, but by placing a cuff on them and they're watching you very vigilantly, you don't want to mess up, and then if all your nerves are going crazy and all your thoughts are going crazy, it's hard for you to hear. Got sidetracked, but yeah, so I remember that practicing how to take blood pressure and all that good stuff was pretty much all the time, so I went to Amazon and I got myself a little blood pressure cuff. It's really nice and cute, so it fits in your bag, ready to go, and you can practice on your friends anytime you want. So make sure you have your little group and you practice on each other. So yeah, I like pink a lot, so it's cool. It does not feel cheap. It's really good. It has this little meter, little thing. It's really cool. Little thingy majiggy. And it even tells you the left arm, right arm. It's really cool. Let me just take it apart. So yeah, I've been using it. I used it for a good minute and it looks like new, so I do recommend this little. So in order to take a manual blood pressure, you need also a stethoscope. I was really excited to purchase this because it makes you feel legit. Before I get started with my stethoscope, I bought a case for it, and this is so cute. So in here I have a little pen for the pupils, because when you do your head to toe, you're gonna need to do the pupils, although some nurses will be like, you don't even check the pupils. I'm like, well, I do check the pupils, and yeah, pen light. So I also got these through Amazon. They're amazing. They have the little scale for you there. This one's my favorite. I like white, but I like the rose gold one. I think they came in, yeah, I think it was 2 in a bundle type of thing. So yeah, this little flashlight. You get a little too excited with this one. You're like, whoo. Yeah, you get a little too excited. I even have alcohol swabs in here. I think this is because I clean my stethoscope like literally 24/7, and it's just amazing to have these. This is what it looks like on the inside. Yes. And here's my alcohol swabs. And make sure you have your little trauma scissors. You just never know what can happen, and if you need to cut through some clothes or you just need to cut something, I don't know what the case may be, but you have your scissors. So yes, here comes the good part. I got this one and I was in love when I saw it. It comes in many colors and it was super hard to pick what stethoscope to get because I wanted to get every single one. I went for the Lippmann. I think this is 3M, I think that's what it's called. But I was just like, might as well invest in a very good stethoscope to make sure that like you're gonna use it for your whole entire career, and if you have to get another one depending on the unit, then okay. I bought this stethoscope and it is amazing. It's very durable. It's a really amazing stethoscope. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but yes, it has a little yan on it. It's all black. I love black. And y'all know how to use a stethoscope, right? So my main thing is a little cat. Ready to go. If you guys want to learn how to take blood pressure and learn it quick and easy way, comment down below. And if you want a tutorial on how I learned and or how you do it, you let me know and I'll teach you my ways. Because I honestly will not lie to you, it took practice. Practice hearing the systolic and diastolic. This is the case again, and it fits super easily into my bag. I just made a whole mess in there, but it fits. Sorry if the camera's shaking. So I also carry this little Vaseline lip therapy thing. I love this Rosy Lips one. I love like hydrating my lips. I hate cracked lips, chapped lips, and all that jazz, so I make sure I have that handy. I feel like my camera's shaking a lot, so I'm gonna put my bag on the floor. That's just the essentials. I'm keeping it real with you guys because I'm not gonna tell you guys to get all these different things and then you don't need them. So honestly, just if you follow this video, I'm sure you're gonna be a-okay. You're gonna be even more prepared, just because some people don't even take writing utensils and they're just like, oh my god, I don't know this, I'm gonna write with you, I'm gonna write with. I'm like, yeah, but return it. And some people don't return it, so sometimes it's hard to let people borrow stuff. But yes, I actually have extra pens that I keep in here, that just because I know sometimes peers need some utensils and I don't want to be like, nah, you can't use one of mine. No. So I have extra just because I'm that type of friend. I love to be sharing is caring, okay? So my mouth is really dry now. Oh. Yeah. So depending on your school and or clinical instructor or hospital, they might need you guys to use one of like little watch like this, and they don't want you to use your iWatch. I like to use my iWatch, but first semester, etc. I just didn't want to risk it and got myself one of these, and it was actually it's really cute. It's very fashionable. Yes, really cute, all white because it matches my shoes. So, because we have to wear white shoes. I got this at Walmart for like 10 bucks maybe. Yeah, probably 10 bucks. So I keep that in there, but I use my iWatch. So yes, those are the main things that I bring. I used to want to bring like perfume and stuff, but some people are very sensitive, so I don't. So your little lotion. If you guys want to get another video on what to wear and or how to do your hair or my badge or like how I accessorize, because that's just a whole different shebang, and I would love to share my shebang with y'all because I like to be very professional, okay? Professional. Make sure you guys stay hydrated during your clinicals, and if you have questions, ask them. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. It's pretty much all you need. And if I'm missing anything, I will correct myself eventually, but that's what I have in my clinical bag currently, and yes. Period. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's grow together, mi gente. Let's get this going. Thank you so much.